is a new app available for those of you who are interested in rating your coworkers, because of course in the United States we're addicted and obsessed with rating everything. It's known as Knozen, and according to Mark Sandella, who created this app, it is supposed to let users compare coworkers to discover, quote, what people like most about you. Because that's exactly what happens at the workplace, right? Everyone loves each other and they want to write nice things about one another. So here's some more information on the app. Knozen shows you two coworkers and asks you to pick which one is more analytical, trusting, and more likely to leave work early for a date. Who do you think that would be, Cenk?
Yeah.
Then it displays how many of your coworkers agree or disagree with you, giving an aggregate evaluation of each worker's strengths and weaknesses. No, it won't tell you how hot they are.
That was the first question I had, of course, right? Because the only way that this app gets more inappropriate is if it also lets you judge the hotness of your coworkers. Then it's disaster on top of disaster, right? So you might think that since I'm the boss of the TYT network, not a big deal, which actually might not be a big deal anyway, that I would be in favor of an app like this because it would give me insight into what people think about everybody that works here.
Yeah.
No. Don't do that, man. And it sets a poisonous attitude, and it gets people judging each other. It gets people being dicks to one another. I don't want to know that. I don't want people, you know, oh, yeah, well, did you know this guy does that? Another one leaves early for dates. No, I don't want to know about his or her dates. I don't, like, all I care about is the work product. Don't bring drums into the workplace. I'm like Obama was supposed to be there. You know how they used to call him No Drama Obama and stuff like that? I love drums on the air. I love stories full of drums, but I don't like it in the workplace.
I think it's really important for people to avoid doing stuff like this. And also, and I know it happens, I know we're humans and it's just like a natural instinct sometimes, but like avoid relationships at work. It always gets muddy, it gets really, really ugly sometimes. We did that story about the former vice president of marketing at Tinder basically filing a lawsuit against the CMO there because they had a romantic relationship, and then after they broke up, he started sexually harassing her. And so that kind of stuff happens all the time. Some people are really vindictive. Don't get into a relationship. Date outside of the workplace.
Yeah, that's why I've never ever dated Jesus. Draw the line, okay? Sorry. Not going to happen. I have to admit to being a slight hypocrite here because not on the app stuff. I never gossiped about people at work. I hated that. Even when we weren't working here, we were working at other places. But I dated a coworker. In fact, I dated my paralegal, and she works under me, if you know what I mean. Okay. It's terrible. Okay. And we got along great. And so it actually wasn't an issue, but it could have been an issue. But I have to be honest, I did that because I didn't really care about that workplace.
Yeah, so I was going to make that point. So if you're working at like some temporary job and you know it's not your career, you're not going to have to deal with these people for the rest of your life or for a very long period of time, then go to work. Have fun.
No, literally.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But like in this office, I would much rather live a life of loneliness than date any of you. It would never happen.
Well, we all appreciate that.
Yeah,
we all appreciate
it would
that.
never happen.
We denounce and reject this app.